Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where we need to get access to this strait here, and it seems to me like we're actually outperforming these guys navally, which is a little strange until, well, that's 6 galleys there. And this is just transports, so that's not a concern. 2 light ships, 3 galleys. We probably win that. So we're going to head out over here. We need to get access to these straits so that we can get across here. But what we really need more than anything is to get out of this war a little bit, because I have discovered that this war goal doesn't really do much for us, because we can't actually force migration. There are no valid provinces to migrate to. We can't make them our vassal with forced migration. And we can't claim these without also demanding forced migration. One thing we could do is vassalize Solon. Solon is losing their war against Shibe, and I mean, we would like to deal with Shibe. Like, getting Solon vassalized would be huge, but I kind of doubt that we can handle that. Like, Solon's troops, I think they're just completely... Didn't they have 12k still? Okay. Well, that's interesting. We're going to come in and fight their transports, and this small fleet here, we are winning that, and they're not actually coming down with this fleet to defend it. They should, but this is mostly transports. 2 light ships, 8 transports. Not bad there. We're doing reasonably well here. We did lose a ship, which is a little sad. But yeah, that looks like a victory to me. Cool. We're going to pop back over here for quick repairs. There we go. And look at this. Solon is actually sieging back tier rather than defending their own territory. I question this, but okay. That's fine. So what was I hoping to get out of this war? Ideally, it would have been vassalizing Nivik or taking it over entirely, like annexing it. In all actuality, because it's a forced migration war, there's not a lot we can do there. So we'll see what our options truly are. Now, we did capture a ship there. I think it was a galley that we captured. That's not bad. I'm going to give it 1 more month to repair, and then we're going to go attack this fleet here. So, we'll do that after this next month tick, which will be right about... now. And this is almost all transports, so we shouldn't have a problem with this. We're not going to want to take this fight here, though, until after they finish this siege. So we're going to fight this naval battle, and we win that. We're going to go back for repairs. Cool. We're going to allow them to finish their siege. We're going to repair our ships, and then we're going to take the Tatar Straits yet again. Soon enough. We're losing control of the fish market. Okay, sure. We are going to need to certainly debase our currency again here, and we will go ahead and do so. Our repairs are underway here. They are blockading here again. That's completely fine. Ooh, they got that done. Okay. We're heading out. We're already locked in. So we're heading out, and we're going to take this back. This is 6 galleys. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit tougher, but we've got 5 galleys of our own. We should be able to deal with this. No big deal there. 50 diplomatic power. Yes, please. Our admiral gains privateer efficiency. Cool. We're going to head in and start sieging their capital now. Shibe is going to get a lot from Solon here. I think that's pretty clear. And we're not going to be able to get as much as I'd hoped. But let's see what ends up happening here. So we'll grab this capital as quickly as we can. Ooh, okay, so they've basically full annexed here. Okay. So now, if I was them, I would be focusing on this Solon war. And not on us. Hopefully that's what ends up happening here. We'll see. Status quo here, we're at minus 28%. Having this blockade is helping us as well. Okay, so Shibe just took a bunch of territory over here. Solon is a single province now. They still have 13,000 troops. I think they're going to be forced to disband a lot of those troops, though. Is my guess. But they're now only in a war against us. So that's the thing. What can we get out of this war? Well, we could get a 5-year truce. That is something that we could get, although we're at -7 reasons right now. We could force them to release Nanai. We could force them to end their rivalry with us. I wonder what options might update when we occupy their capital. Let's see what happens there. They're certainly coming for us right now. I'd like to get this siege done sooner rather than later. They'll appear here first. And they won't be able to cross this strait. That's the important thing. They have no naval control here. So that's good. Very, very good indeed. We are losing almost 3 gold per month right now, which feels like a lot. We're going to debase our currency again here. It's extremely heavy debasement, which I'm not okay with necessarily. How much ticking war score is there? 8.8? Okay. I'm shocked that their military still isn't here. Solon still has 13,000 troops. They definitely outnumber us. Where did our vassals' troops go? There's 1,000 here. But where's our other 2,000? In the Terra Incognita, perhaps? Or maybe they got black flagged when Shibe took over all of this? They were over in the Solon area. I don't know. Yeah, we don't have military access through Shibe. So we would need to negotiate that. They would give it to us. But for right now, I'm content with leaving things the way they are. I'm very confused about where their soldiers are. And normally I would think about splitting up our troops here. But because we don't know where their troops are, and they've been missing for a very long time, I don't know exactly what we're going to grab here. Or rather, what we're going to see when we move out over here. So because of that, their troops could be coming from Kuru, they could be coming from Fudali. We don't want to split up, but we failed this 40% roll several times in a row here. It'll be falling very soon, their capital. That's for sure. We're about 1,000 men short right now. Ooh, we failed the roll again. Yikes. Okay. Well, any moment now. We are going to need to debase again. This war is very expensive. There's no doubt about it. We're going to head into Ulch here, and we'll see what we see. We are, of course, going to win this naval battle. That puts them down to low war enthusiasm. Okay, so we don't see into Kuru from here. We're going to try sending our mercs over to Mu Gasan, and we'll see what happens here. Okay, wait. Why do we see their army here? We saw their army sitting in Hurha. I don't know why. I feel like that might have been a bug, but we saw them there. Interesting that they decide to sit there. Very interesting indeed. So this is all of their original territory. Cool. We're going to head down over this way, but we're going to group up because we don't necessarily know that they stayed in Hurha. And we're not going to find out by moving into Fadali, so that's not going to be too helpful. But we'll just position there for the moment. We're at 54% war score right now. I wouldn't necessarily mind going up and defeating this force up here. This naval force. Okay, Gujarat is planning to attack. That's fine. So we'll cap here, and then we'll head down. And yeah, we do defeat their naval force. Okay, so we see their troops here. Do we think we win this? We have a good numerical advantage. They do have 3 shock pips and 2 fire pips, so they have a better general than we do. But we have a much wider combat front, and I think we win this. Unless Solon's troops are behind. They still apparently have 13,000 troops. We don't see Solon's troops over here. These guys were trying to come in. They chose not to. Probably wise. Okay, so these guys are going to be defeated. Fantastic. We probably want to get out of this war sooner rather than later, though. So, we're at 62% war score. What do we want from them? We could force them to release Nanai back so they get nothing out of this war. That's an option. We could pillage their capital. You will not gain anything at your capital as there isn't enough here to buy development in your capital to take any for yourselves. However, you can still pillage it if you'd like. It'll just be malicious. Okay, well that's not a very good use of 5% war score, in my opinion. So, another thing that we could do is have them give up all their claims in Ainu. I don't think that's all that useful, though. We could get war reps, which would help our economy. I really wish we could cede provinces. I think releasing Nanai would be a big deal. And then war reps and however much gold they'll let us take. Okay. Yeah, I think this is fine. We'll go ahead and do this. There's not a lot of land we can get out of this anyway. In fact, we can't get any land. So we'll call that good. And we are going to disband our Merc unit. And these guys will come on back and work on replenishing. So we really need to get some manpower going here. There's no doubt about that. We're also going to need to root out corruption maximally. We'll have our Navy come back here. We're going to want to strengthen our Navy. That's going to need to be a pretty major focus here. And I would like to cut our Army maintenance down to like nil. Our Navy maintenance can be at basically nil as well. We'll just have it be one tick above nil. Okay. So, we can still expand our land force limit. That's good. We're going to be paying down our corruption. That's also very good. So, these guys will return. They need a lot. Like, a whole lot of work. There's no doubt about that. I do want to bring up the army maintenance until we're gaining like 0.1 per month. There we go. Losing 100 dip power or losing a stability. I think losing the dip power is better for us here, actually. How close are we to dip tech 4? Nanai is our ally, requesting that we come to their aid in the Shiban conquest of Nanai against Shibe. We guaranteed them because we released them. So, Shibe is immediately attacking them. Shibe is going to be a problem, I guess. They've got 15,000 troops. Nanai has 150 troops. They didn't get enough time there. We really can't afford this war. We're going to have to decline it. I just didn't want Nivik to have that. So, I mean, Shibe is going to need to be cut down. Absolutely. Hopefully some of these guys over here will do so. But we had to decline that. I think that we had no choice. Foreign merchants have distrusted us. That's understandable. Okay, so our prestige is... What? Orachoni also declared it. I mean, we don't have any prestige to lose. The diplomatic reputation hurts. I guess that does put us negative in prestige, but we will decay quite a bit. Decay back up. So Orachoni has also declared on Nanai. We need to drop our independence on them, that's for sure. Or drop our guarantee. There we go. So, we'll see what ends up happening there, but we need to reinforce our army. This is vitally important right now. We are making basically no gold per month at this moment. Yeah, we're currently a little bit negative, but that's okay. I want to root out corruption maximally at the moment. I also want to work on bulking up our galley numbers. We'll gain some 50 admin power, and what is our naval force limit? 15? Okay, let's build galleys up to the force limit. There we go. Excellent. I'm also... Wait. Oh, okay. We just weren't listed first. I was like, wait, did we not get a truce with them? But no, 1475. So I think that we are going to not do anything with them just yet. We are truce with them for a good long time. I was concerned that Orishoni might actually declare on us while we were recovering here. Luckily, it looks like they've decided not to. So that's really, really good. We're going to bump our army maintenance up to maximum, I think, for now. 510 will be used this month. Okay, and then we're going to bring it down to about here, minus 0.3. Let's see if that builds up manpower. Good, it did not. Okay, so we'll call that good, and that's all of our manpower going to the army. Actually, we really don't need to do that. We can build up manpower. It's not the end of the world. I'd rather be making money. What am I doing? Okay, perfect. So that's fine. We're going to go after Nivik with a better war goal, that's for sure. How are we doing on institution spread? About 50% down here. Okay. Well, that needs additional work for sure. And these repairs are going to be exceptionally slow because we're throwing basically no money at it. I'm actually going to max the fleet maintenance until we get these repairs done, and then we'll drop the fleet maintenance. That'll be okay. So this will be like 5 months of having it at this level, so I'm not too concerned about that. Yeah, this will be completely fine. Did I give us 1 tick of army maintenance so that we are replenishing a little bit? Yeah, 10 men are going to the army each month. That's perfectly fine. It's not going to be hugely efficient, but it's okay. It's okay. Korea, what are you thinking about us these days? I mean, they've decayed their opinion quite a lot. They'll give us military access. They're not interested in a royal marriage right now. Fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and improve opinions with them again. But we're probably not going to get too much done with Korea for a bit. As far as Japan goes, they haven't really come close to unifying, so we're not too concerned about that just yet. We do need our light ship here to finish its repairs, and that'll be done shortly. How are your wars going, Nanai? Probably exceptionally poorly. Not as bad as I thought, actually. Oh, they're vassaled to Shibe now. Actually, I love it. I love that Shibe is getting fought by both of these. That's great. Really, really good. Okay, so our truce with these guys is going to be up in like 10 years. So that's fine. Where else could we potentially expand? Not very many places is the answer. We're definitely going to get our next diptech soon. And this cost is so high. We're definitely going to get our next diptech very, very soon. Orishoni is getting attacked by Shibe. That's fine. They have 17k. I expect that Shibe actually loses this war, which is what we want. Oh, we need to cut our naval maintenance. There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Now, embracing feudalism is a very, very big deal. Being at peace will be a good thing for that. That will boost our institution spread. And we need to get off of Siberian Native Council as soon as we can. But we're very long ways away from getting off of that. So, that's going to be a bit, for sure. We'll get our next reformed here shortly before our truce with Nivik runs up. Here's a question. If we were to hypothetically attack these guys, which we're not going to do right now, would Heishi join? The answer is yes, they would. Okay. Interesting. And they're a tributary of Ming. So our options over here are quite limited. Of course, we do desperately need to get our manpower replenished. It's going to take a while at this rate for the troops to actually get into the military. But they are building up in the manpower pool, and that's what's important right now. We're also able to get that additional infantry unit, and we're definitely going to do so right now. That is quite important. So we'll go ahead and do that. Now we're currently negative in our treasury, but it's showing positive here. I wonder which is accurate. I think it's this one. Yes. Okay. Fantastic. So, of course, we need around 6,500 men to fully reinforce our army, and we'll just wait at this point until we have that amount in our manpower pool. That's going to take a while still. We're only gaining 111 per month, but we definitely do need to work on tech a bit here, and we need to bring out our corruption, or bring down our corruption absolutely as well. So that's like 25 years before our corruption comes down. It'll be a while for sure. We're going to grab Marketplace, which will increase our trade range and will allow us to build marketplaces. Will this increase our trade range enough to actually use our other merchant? Well, that's a question. Probably not. Yeah. They're still 41 away. Okay. So we can't do that just yet. Corrupt generals, huh? We're losing 10 army tradition. Not like we had much army tradition, I think. But this is also a good chance for our prestige to generate back up, and that's good. That will affect our morale, so we definitely need to have that come back up. No doubt about that. When are we going to be getting Miltech 5? Well, that's going to be around 1474, so around the same time that our truce with Nivik comes up. Fascinating. Now, Orachoni is getting wrecked here. And Shibei is not really getting attacked at all by Zhengzhou. I don't like what's going on here with Shibei developing. Yeah. I definitely don't like that. However, we can get a foothold on the mainland here. We're going to immediately build a spy network in Orachoni. And we're going to grab this province. It's not a great province, but it's a province. And we're going to grab it, assuming that they don't get another ally between now and then. So Zhengzhou is going to get wrecked now as well. That's the thing. Shibei is going to become exceptionally exceptionally powerful over here. And I'm wondering if maybe we should look at making friends with them. They don't know anything about us. They don't know we exist. And that's the way we like it. We're still going to improve relations with them. That won't make them know that we exist. But yeah, if they don't know we exist, they can't actually attack us. So this is good. We're out at the fringes here. And I like that. Orachoni is currently hostile to us, which is funny. They have 7,000 troops right now. And we're just going to be parking in the Tatar Straits again and heading over as soon as we have our spy network good to go here. We, of course, are going to need our manpower to come up, and we're going to want to drop off our rooting out of corruption a little bit here until we're just making a tiny amount of cash for the moment. That'll be fine. Excellent. So that's okay. We will work on paying back all of this corruption that we took out. And then we're going to attack Orachoni soon enough. We need to continue to expand over this way. This will mean that Shibei will know about us after we take this. And Shibei is definitely... They're definitely threatening to us. 20k troops, huh? You know, given sufficient preparation, we can take them on. It's not really a thing that we can do right now, but it will be more of a future thing. So I want to check down here. This is a fort level. Let's see here. Do we have any coastal centers of trade? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Okay. Now, we could work on annexing these guys. I don't think that's a good idea because they are actually increasing our on-paper power levels quite dramatically. Now, that's interesting. They're guaranteeing Orachoni now. That's fine. Yes, I'm okay with this. That's completely okay. Orachoni currently has 7,000 troops, and we will need to have more than that before we declare this. It is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and next episode, we're going to make a bit of a power play over here. It's definitely brewing to look like a power play. I like it. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.